Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So let's just give you a slight update on what's happened. I started another mission with the last agent I had in the last playthrough, and I got arrested again. I did record it, but I didn't play it, and I'm not going to download it because basically it's the same as the first time. I just get arrested in a whole new and exciting way. So I forgot, and here's a note for new players, I forgot that when you start, it's much more difficult than when you've been playing a while, because number one, well, mainly because you haven't got the same agents and the same equipment, and you get used to having what you've kind of got. And I've been playing on a like 50 hours game for quite a while. I think I've had 3 saves and they were all 50-hour plus. I think one was 45. So I'm used to playing with agents that have much more stuff. They've got all the gear, and also I'm much more used to those agents. And although it might sound a bit weird, each agent, they kind of are good at different things, and you get used to kind of how to play them. And I guess I've been playing slightly differently because I'm in a tutorial as well. So she got arrested, so I had to wait for this one to become unarrested or released. That's the technical word, unarrested. So I could continue. Otherwise, if I'd used the one agent I had and he'd been killed or arrested, I'd have lost the game because everyone would be arrested or dead. So anyway, we got a new mission. Our new mission is to help this girl. Her friend was kidnapped and disappeared by the secret police, let's just call them secret police, Albion, and they were taken to hospital, but they said she died, but they don't believe that, so we're going to break into the hospital to just check what happened to them. And here we are at the hospital. I've cut out some of the recruitment part because you've already seen how you actually physically go up to an agent. So here we are at the hospital, and you can see that the hospital's the red part. So there's often different ways to go here. We will jump up onto this bit. You can see we want to go up even further. You can always climb up these orange pipes, only the orange ones. I mean, you can climb over small things generally, but orange pipes are the outside structural things you can climb up. So we'll just go up that, and we'll get to here. Have another kneel down, we'll get our gun to the ready, and we'll see where we go. So apparently it's somewhere through here. Another thing I noticed on the way here, I don't think I mentioned before, is you can get run over in this game by cars and buses. Not always, and it's actually very true to traffic. They will try to stop. They're not indiscriminate. They won't just run into you if you're not there. But if you run out too much in front of them, you will get hit. Now, that's fine. You won't get killed unless you're on very low health. But the thing that can be really annoying is if you're being chased and you've got drones and armed guards after you, and then you get hit. Number one, it will stop your progress because you'll be knocked over, you have to get up. And number two, if you're already being shot at and you're on low health, that can kill you. So it's just a thing to be aware of, and I thought I'd mention. So we want to get into that area there that's locked. You usually find that if you see something, he's an innocent bystander, but we just knocked him out because we don't know what his intentions are. So we'll have a scan, and you can see that so we have to shoot her in the head. We had no option, Your Honour, because she shot us. That means we've been alerted, or well, the forces have been alerted. So we found the security area. We've cut the thing off. The blue lines indicate it's now open. That was that thing downstairs where we did the scan. You'll find little notes and things you can pick up in different places. You don't have to. They all just add kind of backstory and read at your leisure later on or not. It's totally up to you. and they're going to try really hard not to get killed. So what I would suggest in missions is, if you're, especially early on when you can get killed easily, as I've established really well, sometimes if you hide a bit, as you can see, the agents, the little dots of the agents were red and now they've gone white, which means they've kind of called off the search because they can't find you. And then it's best to wait a little bit for them to come to you. If you end up running around too much, it's much more likely you'll be killed. So we've taken out a few agents. We've deactivated the security. There we go. We can go in there. Hijack is just for hijacking the security cameras. We don't really need to do that because we've already done it. Oh, there's a safe, so we can, any safe that you see, there's usually some in pubs, they all have them, and enemy buildings do. You can break in and steal their money. It doesn't respawn, so you can't steal it more than once. I suppose once they've had someone break into their safe, they probably put their money in a bank or somewhere safe. So the actual point we want is going to be there. So we want to get across there. Now there's going to be a way, there will be a way to deactivate the alarm around there, but we'll just run through this. When we interact with this, that means we can download what we want to download.
Well, our prospect should be pleased. Turns out our friend isn't dead, or if he is, he didn't die here.
What do you mean?
There are no patient records on file, and GPS data shows the ambulance going dark before it reaches the hospital. The driver must have switched it over. That's a bit dodgy if you ask me.
I'm on it.
You won't have to look very far. The driver is on site now.
Okay, so basically the person wasn't killed. We can disable that from there. We could have used, tried to find a camera to do it remotely, but we just ran through it. And the driver of the ambulance that brought this person that apparently wasn't dead is somewhere in the hospital. So we will look, they're up apparently. I'm going to guess they're back up there. And they're going to be even further up there. So we need to find a way to get up higher. Oh, no they don't, there they are. And once you see the person, there you go, you can... We don't have to shoot him, we're very nice, we won't kill him. And we can download the records he's got of what he did with that person. Find out where he took them. Lots of these missions come in 2 parts, some come in 3, so this is kind of like a 2.5 part. You've got the access the records, access the driver's records, and then sometimes there's another part. It just depends on the mission. Some have
I'll do some fancy maths on it while you escape from this weirdly dangerous hospital.
Some have gone in one. They just go and grab this, do that, rescue this person, and some are more complicated. So this is one of the ones where there's a few bits to it. So we've got the information. We can go back out of here. As you can see, you'll be able to tell.
I've cross-referenced the driver's location history with the missing GPS data from his ambulance. Looks like he dumped his patient in an SIRS facility.
Fascinating.
Deep state creeps like SIRS tend not to interrogate corpses. If our missing person is in their custody, he's probably still alive.
Yeah, so don't worry about the... Once you see the red in the building, all these buildings that are hostile are red, whether they're hospitals or enemy police stations, etc. So only worry about any people you see that are little red marks, like they were earlier when we were up there fighting. The fact there's no red marks or red drones flying around means that they're not looking for us. Either the search is off because we've been doing it for too long, or we incapacitated, shall we say, and by incapacitated I mean killed everyone who was looking for us. Probably the second, because sometimes there's not that many people. As you saw from the mission I got killed in the beginning, there was a lot of security in that dock under the river, or next to the river. and here in a hospital, obviously, he's not. As you can see, what I end up doing, I didn't even mean to do this. It's when get used to it, you'll end up doing this all the time. It's you're looking at every single person to see who's got this, who is that. First, you'll just do it out of interest, like who is that, what's their story, because it's just interesting. And then later on, you'll be doing it to see if someone's got any special gadget or any special ability. Like he's got a hydraulic rescue tool, and he's got a shield. That's a very unusual thing, so we'll keep him for later. And that's the first part of the mission. We'll break this down into two. So we've got that bit, we've done that. The next part of the mission is some way away, and we haven't got anyone there, so because we've only got ourselves, the other ladies in prison, so and the guys at the base. So we'll do that another time. But we've completed the first part of our mission. That's that. I didn't get killed, so hooray. That was, like I said, there's many different sorts of recruit agent missions, and that kind of one, break into a hospital, get the record, just by nature of its hospital, they're slightly easier. They come into 2 or 3, 4, these break into police stations, they can be difficult, break into enemy bases, they can be very difficult. These steel vans for something in them, whatever it might be, and they can be difficult depending on whether you get followed, and if you get chased they can be very difficult. And then these kind of break into a non-military establishment, and they're usually the best ones to start with. I would suggest if you're doing a first mission, try and find one that's kind of a hospital, records library, that kind of thing, because they're more simple, there's less guards. Anyway, we'll come back to this next time. That's just the first part of this mission. We'll play part 2 next time. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Take care. Bye.